5-start season so far and hoping to add more. It's the Chargers and the Titans, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 and the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Tennessee Titans and the Los Angeles Chargers. Hi, everybody. Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners are 4 of their last 6 games.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what you...
Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway in Southern California. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Los Angeles taking the field, led by Justin Herbert, third-year man out of Oregon, whose career is off to an incredibly productive start.
And he is hot, hot, hot. Yeah, okay, so there's a blemish in there, right? He did throw 1 interception in the last game.
But 5 touchdown passes.
Okay, that's the offset you want.
I say bench him. 5 touchdowns, 1 interception.
You are tough, Coach. I thought the ratio was if you got to 3-1, your quarterback was operating at peak efficiency. 5-1.
And a win.
And a win? Yeah, just let him keep throwing.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded right at the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Herbert. Throw right side complete to Carter. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Back-to-back catches here for Carter. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they obviously red man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender. Made him
what do you mean by that, bro?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Herbert throwing again. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time having a powerful arm is the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes, that's gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Here comes Nasir Adderley from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. L.A. readies for its next possession. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Herbert on first down now. That's caught by his... Now a loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Titans. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Willis flushed out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sebastian Joseph Day breaking through for the sack. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now Willis. And this one too low. A turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. Yeah. They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in to get some points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Willis, 3rd and long. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams, because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot, if that's what they want to do.
They'll try and run for it. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
That was 4th and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this is a passing down. All right, this is not a running down. That takes a lot of guts to call that play, and even better execution.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Here's the option going right. Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose.
Holding offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, You might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now they'll look to Willis to throw. That's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Here's 2nd and 10. Willis looking to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it can be tipped up and picked off.
On 3rd down, it's Willis. The quick slant caught. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
They'll run for it with Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Titans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Bullet good on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. A 10-play drive that time, and Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the 1st as they kick this one away. On the return, it's Adderley from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. So out come the Chargers. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the 1st half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be a possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. It's 21-0 our score after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he is going to have the Chargers' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big gain of 38 there on 3rd down.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw here, Herbert. And his throw here's incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead is knocked harmlessly to the turf.
This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Now it's Herbert. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. Folk's kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So they do come up with their first points of the game, but Charles, the question is going to shift to their defense.
Yeah, the way things have gone, 3 points could become insignificant fast if this grows to 28-3 or 35-3. They need this defense to come up with a stop, and they need to do it now.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The final 4 weeks of the NFL season are upon us, and we got some intriguing matchups in prime time tonight. Patriots and Raiders, that's in Vegas. Josh McDaniels taking on his former employer there. And then Monday Night Football, the Rams and Packers from what should be a frosty Lambeau Field at 8:15 Eastern Time, 7:15 locally there in Green Bay. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. More from L.A. in a moment. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Willis looking to throw on first down. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Herbert now. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And Eckler will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack, going to stop him short of the first down.
It's 4th down.
He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Now, that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. That good for 22 and a first down. Another good carry there for the NFL's 2nd leading rusher. And we've talked on air, off air about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him.
Well, I'm just going to tell you point blank. It doesn't matter whether he's 1st or 2nd or even 3rd in the league in rushing yardage. That's not the main deal. It's how he gets those yards and the impact he has on his ball club.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Willis on 1st and 10. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. Here's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait until the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carter. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Herbert back to the air. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Herbert. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. Stops short, down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get all the way to the end zone. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Herbert to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Folk's kick is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. So long ball gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Taken in at the 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. They'll start by running the option to the right. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we reach halftime. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told him, guys, if he wants to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down. Here's the option play now to the left. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
And we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play. And maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
On Herbert, his third interception. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Titans are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Willis. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it.
How about some applause for the defense there?
Now the red flag out on the field. And a challenge forthcoming. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is we're going to stick with us. They have clear video.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. On 1st down, it's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, he got 4 on 3rd down. Eckler now between the tackles. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's caught right side by Palmer. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. Herbert. And that will be incomplete.
Turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A great return there of 22 yards. And it'll be Titan football. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 3rd quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. 2nd down throw coming by Willis. Throw left side taken in by Pittman. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 33. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. They go play action with Willis. They'll roll him out right. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now they'll give it to the first option. That's their fullback. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd, here's an option play right. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. A good chunk on the ground on the keeper. 17 yards. 1st down. On 1st down, Willis. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Michael Pittman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Herbert on 1st down now. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bryce Hall. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, He's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment. The offense on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. This ball complete to Rager. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Let's go now.
They'll run. It's Henry. Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at about the 32. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. From the 39, Herbert. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now it's Herbert. Caught by Allen. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Back to throw here, Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 23. Herbert now. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
His throw caught at about the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Herbert. He's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now a give running left is Eckler. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Holding offense.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
That's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense...
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And picked up by the Chargers. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. They're going to try and run. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And the Titans are going to recover the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, but when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are right back in this football game. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And some room to run now. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Allen. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Herbert. And find Everett there, complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Holding offense.
Rashawn Slater, 1st-round pick in 2021, guilty there. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From the 50, here's Herbert. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Again, Herbert. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, Herbert. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. That'll be caught. It's Rager. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 22-yard line. First and 10, Willis. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing, Herbert. Being chased out left. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
And they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters. So I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Herbert gonna throw. He's gonna let it fly. He's got him in, complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. That's caught, and it's Eckler again. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory, and it was a game where they were off and running in the 1st quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we?
I come alive in the dark.